Hey, what a beautiful day. It's BJ here. There's been another sacrifice. Joe Cox has been sacrificed. The rising star has been sacrificed to help keep the Brexit from happening. Now, if you haven't been aware, the Brexit vote, the vote for Britain to leave the European Union, it was in full sway. It was about to happen. Now they're suspending it because of one MP's death, trying to act like this vote caused the death. But I'm just going to get into how this is all a big ritual and joke here. So first I'm going to start with the Gematria of Joe Cox. Now a really funny thing is you'll find already there's been several articles about Gabby Giffords coming out and tweeting about how, and if you don't know, Gabby Giffords, ridiculous, she was supposedly shot in the head, her husband's Freemason twins, his twin brothers in space, but whatever, I'm assuming you know that, but Gabby Giffords, the whole reason why she's irrelevant to mention Joe Cox is their Gematria. Now you'll find Gabby Giffords and Joe Cox have the exact same Gematria. And by the way, it's Joe Cox. I know that's not her birth given name, but it's what a ridiculous name for a politician to have. But I think most of these politician names are rigged or they know the numbers. I mean, how many of them are changed? And so when you look at this, the 6 and the 7, right? Add them together, reduction equals 13, right? And the reason I put star here is you are going to find star all over the place next to Joe Cox. So with the 13 in mind, even if we look at this last article that of course shows Gifford and her, when was it published? 103:13, right? They had to publish it on the 13 time. And not only that, you read about it, it's literally so ridiculous. Right here, Gifford said Thursday morning in the tweet she was young, courageous, hardworking, a rising star. Now this is so ridiculous, and this is how you know it's a ritual, because they are going to say this all over the place. Like it's like nobody has anything else to say about her except for that she was a rising star. Now she died on 6/16/16. If you wrote it out. On the 16th of July, so 6/16/16, whatever, people could say whatever, but June 16th, 13, 6 plus 6 plus 1, 13, right? How long was she in office? 13 months. So you see this is coded all over her. Then also, she was kind of been making a splash because of her, different. She's disagreed with how the handling of Syria should went. So she's kind of been this semi-troublesome politician in a sense. And I'm not getting super into detail, but basically they were talking about outing Jeremy Corbyn, and really funny that MP apologizes after aide claims she knifed Corbyn. How convenient, but. The whole thing with Corbyn is that she was saying, you know, if you haven't followed Corbyn, the dude sounded like he was legit, his brother's super legit, and then he gets into politicians and he completely flip-flops, like completely. And it's so ridiculous because he was supposed to be a man of the people, he was really supposed to be one of these, like, you know, like, really, like, he was so against the current stuff that was going on. And people always claimed he was like anti-Semitic, and the second he comes in, changes, but whatever. So I just want to get into this whole rising star. And if you don't know what rising star is, this is a huge term in Freemasonry. It's the same as the blazing star. It's a representation of Lucifer, Venus, because the rising star, Venus, Lucifer, rises before the sun. And then the sun follows. But Lucifer, the Venus, the rising star, can never get as high as the Son of God. Because the second the sun gets up too high, following the morning star disappears. So it can never make it as high as the sun in the height of the sky. So that's the whole thing with Lucifer, or Venus, the morning star, and the Son of God. This is the whole analogy. This is the whole symbolic realm, and this is the way all Freemasons and any occultists understand it. It also has to do with it's bringing the light, right? If you're cold at night, you see the morning star coming up, you're like, yes, the morning star, the light bringer, it's bringing the sun behind it. The killing of Clinton condemns, yeah, it's so ridiculous how every single major politician is going to call her a rising star. How every single article is going to say rising star. This is how you know they're all in the Brotherhood. Said somewhere in here. But you can find so many articles. I didn't even try to pull up them. I pulled up, 5, 6? There's so many that all say rising labor. You'll find it worded so many different ways, but you'll see rising star all the time. There's definitely more connections here. I just wanted to give you this, like another one that anybody could say, oh, this is just coincidence, and it totally could be, or synchronicity. But Joe Cox, 42. 42 is a big number that resonates with women. Hillary Clinton's in the group. There's tons of them. And this is a subconscious thing. 42 is also a big number in Masonry. It's a big number to the Kabbalists. It's the number of months that the evil's supposed to be allowed to have a kingdom on this earth after. So I'm guessing the 42 months would be after the New World Order is built. I don't know. But yeah, the whole thing is blatant sacrificial ritual. I don't know, but I bet she died. And it sounds like she was, one of these questioning politicians to begin with. But you'll just find the coding everywhere. So keep your eyes open, pay attention, learn your occult symbolism and phrases, learn your Gematria, just get smarter, learn every day. Alright, aloha, give yourself a pat on the back, and see you later.